Good morning, folks. This is Naeem Aslam, and welcome to our daily technical analysis on our YouTube channel. In today's segment, we'll be talking about Bitcoin, Ethereum, and XRP. All of them seems to have a very strong upward move, and that is exactly we will discuss in this particular video why these moves are happening and where the prices are likely to move forward from here. As always, it is important for me to go through this disclaimer. Anything which we'll be discussing in this video cannot be perceived as an advice. If you are seeking for one, please do consider consulting with your own financial advisors. Now, we will begin the conversation by looking at the Bitcoin price, and we will look at the weekly time frame first of all. On the weekly time frame, we can clearly see that for the last 2 weeks, the price has been under tremendous pressure. But today, we have two positive things, and that is that the price has respected the lows of last week, this particular level which we mentioned in our previous video. If you haven't seen that video, I highly recommend you to do that, because this particular zone right over here, it was mentioned in our technical analysis video. We talked about the possibility of price bouncing from these particular price levels, which it did today. And then the second aspect which is very positive about the price is that it has gone above the close of last week. So it is indicating or paving the way for the price to continue to move to the upside. Now we will quickly switch the time frame and then go on to the daily time frame. On the daily time frame, we have our first positive signal, which is that the price has crossed above the 100-day simple moving average, and that confirms that okay, this violation of that trend is pretty much over. Now prices are likely to move to the upside. We are likely to continue to see more momentum in terms of Bitcoin price from here to the upside. Now, if you remember in our video, we've discussed that the biggest bull signal is going to come from the 30-minute time frame, and that is when the price will cross above the 50, 100, and 200-day simple moving averages. More importantly, the 50-day simple moving average, which is in pink, and we had that today. In addition to it, we are also going to have an evidence of where the prices are about to cross. The 50-day simple moving average is about to cross above the 100-day simple moving average, and that is a further confirmation that the price is more likely to move to the upside. As for the 4-hour time frame, we are just waiting one more confirmation, and that is the moment the price will cross above the 50-day simple moving average, we are likely to see this particular price action to really pick up even more momentum. But now this 50-day simple moving average remains a threat for this particular price action. On this one, if the 50-day simple moving average, if the price doesn't cross above the 50-day simple moving average, and if it doesn't stay above the 50-day simple moving average, then the likely chances are that this particular price action on the daily time frame may reverse its direction, and we may see the price moving back below the 100-day simple moving average. Now, as for the Ethereum, what we are seeing is quite a lot of positive momentum, because the price has moved above the two important moving averages, meaning your 50 and your 100-day simple moving average. And this means that on the daily time frame, we are very much likely to see the price to move towards its all-time high. And in fact, the prices can easily move beyond that and continue its journey towards the 3,000 price level in terms of Ethereum. Because remember, a lot of institutions believe that Ethereum is massively undervalued, and the Ethereum prices can really easily continue to move to the upside. So in terms of momentum, everything looks very positive. We just got to keep an eye on the 30-minute time frame. As long as the price continues to stay above all these three important moving averages, the prices are likely to continue to move higher from here onwards. Now finally, looking at XRP, the price on the daily time frame faced some serious sort of a sell-off after touching that nearly $2 price level. Now price did come close to this important area of support, which is just running right between at in around these particular lines. So between 0.85 to 1.05. If you want to narrow it, you could narrow that down to right over here to look at this particular candle, and you can see that the price has moved back above the $1 price level now. And now the most important thing, the most important price level in terms of Ethereum's price level would be this particular resistance at 1.45. That is the price level that we are really looking at. Now, what can really continue this price level? What can really support the price level? Well, the first move already has happened because the price has moved above the 200-day simple moving average. Now, the second is going to come when the price will move above the 50-day simple moving average, because that would be a further confirmation that yes, this upward momentum on the daily time frame is very, very likely to continue to move to the upside. Now, for this one to continue to move to the upside, we want the price to break above the 200-day simple moving average and stay above the 50-day simple moving average. If that happens, then that means the price will break above the 50-day simple moving average, and if that happens, then we will likely to see the price challenging that 1.45 price level on the daily time frame. So we'll continue to monitor it, and we'll be back with more updates. That's all for now.